This is the second session on flowchart. I am going to explain the second flowchart, that is to print the larger of two numbers. Okay. Now let us go to the flowchart part of it. So to start any flowchart, we have to put with a oval start statement. The start statement should be in oval, which indicates the start of the flowchart. Then, since we do not know the numbers, first we read the first number. Read number 1. Any read statement has to be in a parallelogram. Say for example, number 1 is say 10 and number 2 say 12. So read the number 1. So now first number will be stored into the variable called num1. Next statement will be read number 2, num2. So the next number, second number, will be stored into the variable num2. Now since I have run out of space here, I put a connector A and I go to the next available space and put the same connector A and continue with the remaining of the flowchart. Next comes a comparison statement, because I have to print the larger of these two numbers, so I need to find out which number is larger. So this statement is like this: is number 1 is greater than number 2? Suppose number 1 is 10 and number 2 is say 12. So that means I am comparing if number 1 is greater than number 2. In this case, number 1 is not greater than number 2. So that means number 2 is larger. So I will be printing number 2. Take another example. Say number 1 is 15 and number 2 is 11. So in this case, is number 1 is greater than number 2? And it is yes. So that means number 1 is the larger. So I will be printing number 1. So whether number 1 is greater than number 2 or number 1 is less than number 2, this condition will make sure that only the larger of the two numbers are larger between these two numbers is printed. So if the number 1 is greater than number 2, print number 1. If number 1 is not greater than number 2, print number 2. Okay. So I have written the reason also. If number 1 is greater than number 2, the larger number is number 1. Whereas if number 1 is not greater than number 2, the larger number is number 2. And always the print statement, since there is an output statement, will always be written into a parallelogram. Okay. So look carefully into this decision box, which is drawn into a diamond shape. Okay. Now we have made one assumption here that now these two numbers are not equal. Okay. Even if they are equal, it will still work, but I made an assumption that these numbers are not equal. So look into this flowchart carefully and write some example all by yourself, and you will get the idea about how to draw this kind of flowchart where decision is being taken.